What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
What is going on, people? Welcome. My name is Brendan. You can find me on the YouTubes as Public Cocoon. Today we're going to be playing Resident Evil. This is the Resident Evil remaster. And in particular, I kind of want to do like a comprehensive guide to Chris. He is technically like the harder of the two characters to play. And today we're going to be taking you mainly just through like the mansion phase of the game, which in my opinion, especially for Chris, is the most difficult part of the game. Chris only has got like 6 inventory slots. So as compared to Jill, who has 8. You know, there's a couple differences between the characters. He can take more hits, generally, takes more damage. He's a little bit better with guns. I think he can like, you know, he can aim. He takes less recoil from the shotgun or something like that. There's a couple, you know, kind of like nuanced things in there. But the biggest difference is definitely the inventory
Alpha
slots.
team is flying around the forest zones.
He comes loaded with a lighter already. I guess he's like a fucking smoker or something.
There are
I
only
don't know.
3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
And of course, he doesn't have the
Is everyone
boob
all
jiggle
right?
animation.
Barry? Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
This is actually the last time you see Jill until the very end of the game. If you choose to not save her, this is like the last time you see her at all. Of course, I'm gonna go for the best ending. Okay, I think I changed my controls. I'm gonna play the alternate. I kind of switch back and forth. So it's kind of interesting. So when you're playing with the alternative controls, you know, using the joystick gives you like the new controls, but you still have the tank controls available to you if you like use the directional pad. First thing we want to do is go in and start up this cutscene. This is like the most famous cutscene in Resident Evil. No. So yeah, that gunshot that you heard was actually that guy trying to defend himself. He ends up getting eaten, unfortunately. You don't even need to kill that zombie. Actually, to tell you the truth, you don't need to kill very many zombies at all. And that's actually how we're going to be playing this game. You know, in my opinion, the best way to play the game is to avoid the zombies rather than confront them. You know, obviously you save a shitload of ammo.
Wesker? Jill?
And more importantly, they don't come back later to fuck you over as a Crimson Head zombie.
Where did they go?
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the handgun. I don't even know whose handgun this is. Let's do it. It's probably like Jill's or some shit. STARS Custom Automatic, 9mm. My theory is we all know Wesker's a bad guy, whatever. But is that when you leave the hall and Wesker's alone with Jill, that's when like he captures her? I guess he ends up locking her up. Okay, so the first thing we want to go and do is we want to go and get the arrow. We need to go and get our first mansion key. I'll show you guys where we do that. So we're gonna actually go backtrack to exactly where we were. The zombie's gone for some fucking reason. And yeah, when I'm playing the remastered version, you know, I've played around with a little bit the new controls. I actually prefer the tank controls. As you notice, when I'm running up the stairs, I look like I'm, you know, having a spaz attack. But that's like an old trick that a lot of people, like a lot of speedrunners do, is they just tap the B button. Fuck, where am I going right now? Okay. Oh no! That's not a good start. This is actually like one of the most dangerous hallways in the game. Just gonna pick that up. Let's come on. Oh yes. No! Alright. So as soon as he reaches and he like lunges for you for that grab, he's gonna be stuck in kind of like an animation. So you can actually, even if you run directly into him shortly after that lunge that he kind of went for there, you're pretty much safe. Okay, so what we did is we picked up the arrow. We grabbed a dagger there. Now we're back in the main hall upstairs. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, what a lot of people, like speedrunners especially, is what they do is they tap the B button, or I guess, you know, square or X or whatever the fuck you're gonna be doing. And what this does is it kind of starts and stops your run animation. You know, this is when you're standing still, or when you're on flat ground. So we're just gonna examine the arrow here real quick. Comes off, and we're gonna use it on the little tombstone thing here, whatever the hell it is. The sculpture? No, it's not even a sculpture. It's like a, I don't know, the piece of art. But yeah, so it's kind of like starts and stops your run animation. When going upstairs, it actually makes you like kind of like skip steps. People fucking texting me. What kind of professional, unprofessional shit is this? Unfollow, unsubscribe. So we're just gonna examine this book of curses. I don't know if I was there and I saw a book that just says book of fucking like curses, and there's like, you know, and there's like a coffin suspended above it, I would not pull that shit out. So anyways, we inspect the back of the book, examine it, right, and we get our first key. This is the shield. Sorry, this is the sword key. All right, this guy. Gonna... Oh my god! I got completely fucking turned around there. And when they grab you from the back, you're really fucked because you can't use a. I'm so bad at this game. You can't use a defense item. Oh man, that was so bad. All right. See, this is like the normal speed. He goes down, they go down like stairs, up and down stairs really slowly if you don't do that. Honestly, you don't really need to. I'm no speedrunner. I just like to do it because it saves a little bit of time, you know. So there is a map up there in the sculpture. See, that's a fucking sculpture. You actually don't need to go down this hallway at all. All that you'll get is a defense item, the dagger. But it is a little cool kind of like cutscene here. I wouldn't even say cutscene. Damn, that zombie looks good. Oh no! We're gonna use our defensive item, the one that we just got, and we're just gonna avoid this guy. You could actually, you know, just push that in front. You can lock him in. Fuck you. You know? Anyways. So, we're gonna use the sword key right on this door here. Now that we got the key from our book of curses. Oh! So this is like a super famous hallway because this is where like the dogs jump out through the windows. Fucking scared so many people back in the day. Probably still scaring people today too. You know? Look at that look of pain on Chris's face. So Chris, unfortunately, has to kind of go and find all these little small keys. This is another big difference. Chris comes with a lighter, but Jill, the master of unlocking, comes with a lockpick, and so she can actually avoid finding all these like small keys that Chris has to go and find. And guys, we're playing this game at 60 frames per second. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I suggest using Google Chrome so you can really kind of see how good this game looks. See how well it's aged. Some environments definitely look better than others, but I think that, wow, like this game really, it stood the test of time. It's been like 12 years, so Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks really good. Back in 2002 when this game came out, they did a good fucking job. So we're going to use that old key that we just picked up. If you spend too long out here, there's a dog out there. He will eventually come and get your ass. Because I fucked up, I'm going to go ahead and use these herbs. So you can combine a green herb and a red herb. It makes like a kind of like a mix. Makes it really, really potent. I should probably use it too, shouldn't I? You also move slower when you're holding your side like that. So there was also a thing of kerosene out there. Kerosene helps, basically when you kill a zombie, you can light it on fire. It prevents it from coming back later on. Oh! Yeah, it comes back. This is one of the mechanics that the Resident Evil remake kind of introduced. Is that when you kill a zombie, it'll come back as a Crimson Head zombie. And it's way faster. It's like a 28 Days Later zombie almost. It's like faster. It runs at you and shit. It doesn't just have a grab. It has like a claw attack. Pretty fucking intimidating shit. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna grab our old key. And I'm gonna just put away my knife because we don't really need the knife anymore. I do want to try. I just want to take a stab at doing like a knife-only run. There's a trophy for that, or an achievement, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's like a CQC. Knife-only run. No defense items. You can't stomp zombie heads. You can't do nothing. Oh! Okay. So now we're just gonna come. So this is a hallway that you'll be coming back to, the one I'm in now, several times. We're just gonna grab the dog whistle. That's all we need. And we're just gonna run. There's a little memo though. And if you guys are playing this for the first time and you kind of want to, you know, figure everything out yourself, read fucking everything. Because there's so many things that you would have no idea. Like, you would have no idea what to do if you didn't read all the files and all the kind of notes you found. So we unlocked that. We're now back up in the main, I guess, like, foyer, you know, you can call it. Another thing I'm gonna do in this run is I'm gonna grab the shotgun, the Jill sandwich shotgun. A lot of people, like a lot of speedrunners, they fucking never go and get it. I like to use it. I like to use it just for the Crimson Head. There's a Crimson Head boss that we'll encounter. There is a trick to beating him. If you stand in like the exact right spot, you can decapitate him with a single shot. But I really fucking suck at that. So I like to use the shotgun. I'm no speedrunner, so I don't really care. Alright, so we're going to use our handgun. This is actually like the only time in the game we're going to use our handgun. Especially because, again, we're going to use the shotgun for the Crimson Head boss. Just stand in this spot. As you saw, oh! I was just tapping the aim button because the game's got like... Fuck. Let go, please! Oh my god. No! Okay, so when they jump on you like that, I had to use I used a defense item there. So you can actually use these herbs. They have like 3 uses, but it pretty much brings you back to full health. So we're gonna unequip our handgun. And when we leave here, this is like the only time we're gonna be coming here. When we leave here, we're gonna discard the dog whistle. So whenever it asks you to discard an item, always fucking do it 100% of the time. Because if you don't do it, you'll be absolutely screwed. Alright, we just want to bait it out. Bait it! Yes! So we're going back. I think earlier I mentioned that this is the most dangerous hallway in the game. It really is. So that's that dude that just got up there, right there, was a Crimson Head zombie, and that's like pretty much the first one that you'll encounter in the game, if you are, even if you are or aren't killing zombies. Actually, hold on. So we're just gonna take this. Make sure you have an open inventory slot. Again, if we didn't discard that dog whistle, we'd be fucked, right? Well, I guess I could have just used the herb, but you're always gonna want, like, inventory is super important. And whenever you want to asks you to discard something, like I've made that mistake before where I accidentally I say no. So examine our dog collar. We got off of that dog. There was a coin inside. Examine the coin. Let's flip it around. So it's an imitation key, so we're just gonna go ahead and use it. And when you're in the menus there, you have all the time in the world. Even though that thing is fucking coming at you, you got all kinds of time. So we got the key. The second key is the armor key. Okay, so we're just gonna book it. We're gonna go the entire length of the hallway. So there's 2 zombies and a Crimson Head zombie. See, look at that shit. Oh! We made it through unscathed. If you kind of like memorize the zombie placement, you can usually make it through that no problem. If you're like good enough at dodging the zombie attacks. I'm not even very good. I still can't believe out in the graveyard area I got bit from behind. It's the worst. So before we go through here, I'm just gonna run up here. The armor key unlocks that door. I'm not gonna go through it. I just want to unlock it because basically, when once you've unlocked all the doors that key unlocks, it'll ask you to discard it. Somehow, you just know.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you.
Chris,
Richard.
so slick.
What the hell happened to you? Chris, this place. Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Damn.
Don't
Look
talk.
at his fucking arm. It's like hamburger meat,
He
dude.
seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake.
It's a
Take my word for it.
trouser snake.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Poor Richard. Richard is like the most fucked over character in this game. He has the best deaths. He really does. Like, he can get killed by Yawn, which is like a giant snake. He can get killed by there's a couple different outcomes. He can get killed by a shark, gigantic ass shark, which is actually what's gonna happen in our playthrough. There's no saving him, unfortunately. He's a fucking champ, though. Okay, so we got some time. We need to go get the serum, which is in the safe room. But we're actually gonna make a couple pit stops on the way. So there's gonna be another zombie eventually that's gonna burst through that door. This zombie here on the stairs, when you first encounter him, he's just gonna throw up. Just keep running. Don't even worry about him. So this is a safe room. This is where we're gonna grab our serum. We're actually also gonna ditch our handgun here. A lot of people will also ditch the mansion key, the sword key here, but we're actually gonna hold on to it. And there was a reason for that. We have to hold on to it. Usually, if you're doing like a speed run or something, you would have gotten rid of that key in that save room. But we're gonna need it because we want to go and get the shotgun. There's a flash grenade. That's another difference between Chris and Jill's campaign. is Chris has like the flash grenade. It's a defense item. He has a flash grenade that he'll stuff in the mouth of a zombie. It's pretty much an instant kill. So we're here. We're gonna use the chemicals, and then Jill has like battery packs for her taser that she has. Okay, so you always want to make sure that you choose the red option. Otherwise, that red shit will ruin all of these herbs, which would kind of suck. You don't really need them, but they can help you if you're in a tight spot. So we'll take one. We'll take one, and we'll just fucking combine it, just to have, you know. So this is the first of 4 death masks. I don't know what that red shit on his forehead is. That's our first of 4 death masks we're gonna find. We need to find all 4 in order to go fight the Crimson Head Elder, which is a boss. Just keep on running. Just keep going. So that was pit stop number 1. This is pit stop number 2. And this is to get the 3rd old key. So as you can see, there's someone obviously in the fucking closet. And I'd be very amazed if I don't get bit. Oh, okay. Usually I'll pretty much always end up using a defense item here. Oh wow, we made it through okay. Oh shit! So I switched to the alternative controls there. And it kind of fucked me over. So this is a nice little shortcut. This is going to take us back to like the hallway we first encountered the zombie, the very first zombie, and then this is going to take us right back to the dining hall. So those were the 2 pit stops, you know, we got to make. We're on fucking Richard's, we're on Richard's time here because we're supposed to go and get him the serum. That guy's dying up there. We're just, you know, making pit stops. So we just have to basically, now that we have the serum on hand, we're just going to run back. Okay.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard!
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here.
No
Let's
shit.
get Richard to a safer place.
Right.
How come he said take care of Rebecca, not take care of Chris?
Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Okay.
Be careful. Okay?
So, if you actually go back to this room, even if you're hurt, Rebecca will actually, like, she'll cure you, I guess? She'll heal your ass? Oh! Woo! Oh, no! I have to use everything. So that's our flash grenade. Watch this motherfucker. If you actually stand too close to him while it goes off... Wait for it. Oh! If you stand too close to him while it goes off, you'll take some damage as well. So we're going to use our old key. Again, this is pretty much 100% optional. You can beat the Crimson Head Elder without the shotgun, but, you know, I like to do it. I like to just get it. Fuck it. So this is the broken shotgun. We'll go back and get the actual one later on. So we also grabbed the flash grenade. There is an ink ribbon in here as well. There's another thing that replenishes kerosene if you guys want it to burn zombies. I know there's like trophies for that and shit. Achievements. Okay. So because we used one of our old keys, we have to go and get the 4th and last old key. if you're running through this game, you really only need 3. Oh! But because we use the third one on the door to get the broken shotgun, we have to go down to the kitchen to get the 4th and final one. Let's bait this out. Oh! Let's go. And this is also going to be the last time that we'll use the sword key, because this kitchen is basically optional at this point in the game. That's why we would have left the sword key in the... a lot of people choose to leave the sword key in the safe from the item box. So there's a dagger here as well. Getting all kinds of defensive items. You actually end up stocking up like a ton of defense items if you go and get the broken shotgun and the shotgun. Because we grabbed a flash grenade from the broken shotgun room, and we also grabbed a dagger from the kitchen, which you wouldn't get otherwise. Look at this fucking sequence. You know, a lot of the in-game shit looks really, really good, like it aged really well. But those like FMV sequences, ooh, did not age well at all. It looks like, I don't know, like they did their best. But it looks, I don't know, just looks like grainy, you know? Looks pixely. If you just run straight past that guy, you'll pretty much get by him every time. Except if you're running towards him. It's a little bit different. Alright. Next order of business is we need to go and get some musical notes. And it's actually back in this hallway. We're gonna go back to the hallway where we found Richard and Rebecca. Just want to go around the pillar there. Convenient ass pillar placement. Because you can easily pretty much dodge that zombie every time. There's gonna be a zombie here too. It's gonna be... You're gonna be like blind if you're playing this for the first time. You wouldn't have even like seen him there. Grab a flash grenade, and we can head in here. And this room's gonna be the room we're going into. It's like completely, it's like pitch black. There's some handgun ammo there on the table we don't need, and there's a candle here. So as I was saying, Chris comes with a lighter. If you were playing as Jill, you would have had to have the lighter with you. I think you find it in the room where you get the dog whistle. I can't quite remember. But we're just going to go ahead and use it. And as soon as you light it up, a zombie's going to burst through the door. There's going to be another zombie in here as well. Oh! Run! Oh my god, we made it out. We just juke the other zombie on the other side of the table. Easy. And so obviously the zombie from this hallway is gone because he burst through the door. So we're gonna head all the way back to the west side of the mansion to use our musical notes. So like some of the areas, because all of the like the backgrounds and shit, they're pre-rendered. Very few things are running in real time. Basically only the zombies and your character. And some of the pre-rendered like backgrounds, they look really good. Some of them did not age well at all. I think for sure a lot of the like the outdoor areas look really good. But yeah, I'll definitely point them out. Like the areas that don't look very good. So we're gonna have to just bait it out. We have so many defensive items, so when he kind of turns towards the wall, you can just run around. Okay, so this is where we're going to use our musical notes, but there's actually two parts to the musical notes. And the second set is actually found conveniently. Oh, shit. So I was full up on items. So I just had to use our herbs, our green herbs. Okay. We're just gonna combine these and then just use them right in front of the piano. Chris has zero musical talent.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
Oof. Rough.
Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little.
Right.
Let me practice for a while.
Your interpretation. So we're gonna let her practice for
Sure.
some fucking reason.
But don't get too carried away.
You know.
I won't.
Here there's like life or death situation, you know, you just practice piano, it's no big deal. So we have to come back once we've given her enough time to practice. God damn it. Actually, if you're playing as Jill in this part of the game, you know, Jill is just like multi-talented. She doesn't, she can just play it all herself on her first try. So we're gonna go grab this emblem off the wall now. We are ready to take it. And basically, all you need to do to give her enough time to practice is to run out into the main hallway, the foyer, and then head straight back. Because if you were to try to go back just after grabbing the emblem there, she would still need more time to practice. Oh! Oof. That was rough. Fucking Moonlight Sonata. This! Oh.
Chris! I think I got it.
Fucking Moonlight Sonata. I don't know what it is about this song, but it like appears in like
Practice makes perfect.
it appears in Resident Evil, which is like one of my
this?
favorite game series of all time. But it also shows up. There's like I don't know if you guys ever watched anime, but there's an anime called Detective Conan or Case Closed. But there's an entire like 3 or 2 episode arc that revolves around like that song. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna take the gold one, replace it with the wooden shitty ass one, and then basically we just gotta run back. Here we can talk to Rebecca too.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
Couldn't she just play the song again, you know, to get us out of there? Fucking Rebecca. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the dining room and replace the where the wooden one was. We're gonna put the golden one in its place. I don't know who the fuck designed this mansion. Like, why would a mansion have this? Why would any house have this? So basically, all you gotta do here... fuck, no, I meant to... See, I already fucked up. So what we want to do is we want to make it 6 o'clock. Here, I have to move this one back. Holy shit. I want to turn the large gear. Alright, there we go. It doesn't even do it automatically. You actually have to stop turning it. And then it will figure it out. And again, you would never know this unless you fucking, like, are around, like, reading the notes. Okay. So we're gonna get mansion key number 3. And this key is actually kind of... It's like the only key that pretty much only unlocks one door in the mansion. Well, actually, I guess there's another one. But this is like only... this. I think this is the... What the fuck key is this? The shield key? Yeah, this is the shield key. You know, there's like the sword key, the armor key, the shield key. And this one only unlocks... Fuck. This one only unlocks the one door. And it's the door which leads to Yawn. Yawn is like the big-ass snake that bit Richard. And you're gonna encounter him a couple times in the game. And only in the first time you encounter him. It's like, the first time you encounter him, you don't even need to fight him. We're not even gonna fight his ass. So this guy's still there. Nasty ass fucking door. Look at that shit. If you're playing as Jill, and you save Richard and shit, and you go in and you go fight Yawn. Oh shit! Oh damn! He's so big. Wait, Yawn's a big ass snake, but he's kind of short. You know what I mean? He's like the chode of snakes. So we're gonna grab death mask number 2. So you just kind of run around the outside. Always stay on the outside. If you get trapped inside of his coil, you're kind of fucked. And you're pretty much guaranteed gonna get bit. And yeah, so again, you don't even need to fight him. Just grab the fucking mask and bounce. That's all you gotta do. And so that's death mask number 2. So as I was saying, yeah, if you're playing as Jill, Richard will come in and he'll like fight you. He'll fight Yawn with you. And again, you don't even need to fight Yawn, so if you actually just leave while Richard's still in there fighting him, you'll hear him scream once you leave. It's the most fucking troll-ass thing. But if you decide to stay and fight him, I think Richard will eventually die. But you can pick up his assault shotgun when you're playing as Jill. You'll get the assault shotgun from Richard either way when you play as Chris, because in Chris's playthrough he'll get killed by the shark. Guy just can't catch a fucking break. So yeah, this is one of the areas in the game where I think it didn't age very well. Look at the textures on the bases of the statues. They look like ass, dude. I gotta touch that shit up. I don't know. So once you've pushed in all of the statues, you can press the button in the center and it'll release. If you fuck it up though, you'll pretty much, I think it like releases like a gas or some shit, and you'll die. Okay, so we got a little box, jewelry box or whatever. Inside that jewelry box is death mask number 3. So we got our third death mask. Ho 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 ho. Holy shit. So again, we don't want to go in this room, but we just want to unlock it so we can discard the key later on. Oh! Okay, this door I'm going through right here, it's a really interesting door. For this first mansion phase, basically you can only go through it in this direction one time, and then the doorknob breaks. You can go through it in the other direction as many times as you want, but going from this hallway with the stairs into this one. Okay, so we're gonna unlock this door and we're just gonna discard it. And from here, we're just gonna head back. Oh! Damn. So because we're grabbing the shotgun, we were going. You wouldn't even need to have to go in this room if you were wanting to just fight the Crimson Head Elder with a handgun, which is like, it can be done. It can be done with one clip. It can be done with like only a couple shots if you get the crit, but I really suck at that again, so. There's also another defense item. So you take off the good shotgun, replace it with the broken shit. And if you were to just take the shotgun by default, as soon as you come back into this room right here, the door will start, like the ceiling will start coming down and shit. And this is the room where it has like, if you're playing as Jill, Barry will come and save you. You get like the infamous Jill sandwich line. It's the fucking best. Okay, so we got our shotgun. And we're actually coming to an end. Ah! We're almost finished Mansion Phase 1. You'll return to the mansion again later on. Okay, so this is like the gallery. I don't know what the fuck you would call this room. It's got a bunch of crows in it. And you actually end up using this hallway quite a bit. Because now that we have done the puzzle, just basically whenever you light up the portraits, I guess whatever the fuck they're called, they change the color of this picture. And you just need to get the right kind of like description, I guess. You need to light it up so it matches the description. And you also find death mask number 4. This is the last one. And then this is the door we're going to use the last old key on, so we are done with the old key business. And this door actually leads us back into the like the graveyard area. And so it's a really good kind of shortcut. Getting to the east side of the mansion is going through here, cutting through like the gallery section, and it'll take you to the east side of the mansion. I don't know. So now that we have all 4 death masks, we're gonna run back down here, and we're gonna fight the Crimson Head Elder, who is fucking just chilling up in that coffin. There's like four little statue heads here. I guess we can do this. So basically what it says here, it says, design of the sun and the moon, place sunshine will awaken me. So there's buttons all around the fucking box. So we just gotta light up the sun. So we gotta press the 2 heart pieces. And if I was putting these masks on the fucking statues, and every time I did one, that shit happens, I would stop, you know? I wouldn't do it. So before I put the last one on, I'm just gonna equip the shotgun. Here he is, Crimson Head Elder. I think like the story goes like he was the first Crimson Head zombie or some shit. They made up some kind of fucking lore for him. Oh! So when fighting bosses, oh my god, I am the worst at this game. There, he's dead. I can't believe I got hit there. Damn. Let's grab the shotgun shells too, why not? Fuck yeah. There's a switch. Stone and metal object. Pretty important item. You're gonna use it to get to the residence, which is gonna take us away from the mansion. And it's also going to be used again later on in the game. Oh shit, where am I going? I'm going the wrong fucking way. I'm not even listening to my own goddamn advice. I can't believe I got fucked up by that Crimson Head zombie, man. That was really bad. The worst thing is he grabbed me from behind. Like, you can't use any defense items on him, but still. That was just embarrassing. Okay. So there's this one zombie still here. Let's bait him out! Oh my god! Again, we're like pretty stocked in defensive items. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, and so this is gonna... There's a dog that comes out. It's gonna use that crest right there. Stone and metal object, whatever the fuck it is. And that's basically it for the first phase of the mansion. We do return later on. Like, in all honesty, like, that is the fucking most difficult part of this game. Is the first, like 45 minutes, like the first phase of the mansion. That's just where you encounter so many zombies. That's where you're, like, least equipped to kind of take care of the zombies. It's also, like, the most open-ended as well. It's the easiest to get lost in. The rest of the game actually gets a lot easier after that, ironically. Okay, but guys, that is all for today's video. We're gonna do another video later on that'll kind of detail walking you through the residence and shit like that. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you learned something. Peace out.
Stop it! Don't open that door!